Hermes and the Night Traveler, a sleep story by Sleepy Greek. Close your eyes. The night is already waiting. Feel the quiet gather around you, like the hush that follows a long exhale. The world is slowing now, folding itself into calm layers of silver and blue. You're standing at the edge of an ancient road, cobbled, worn smooth by 1,000 travelers before you. Olive branches lean in from either side, their leaves whispering softly, as if sharing secrets with the stars. A faint breeze carries the scent of the sea. Salt, stone, time. You are alone, but only for a moment. From behind you comes the quiet rhythm of footsteps. Not hurried, patient, measured, sure. The kind of sound that belongs to someone who knows every path. You turn, and the shadows take shape. A traveler in a wide-brimmed hat, a cloak that shifts with the wind, eyes bright, amused, and knowing. He greets you with a nod, the faintest curve of a smile. A bronze staff rests in his hand, a small pair of wings carved into its head. And in that moment, you understand. This is no ordinary wanderer. This is Hermes, messenger of the gods, patron of roads, and the silent companion of every soul who walks between worlds. He studies you for a long breath, then gestures toward the path ahead. "Walk with me," he says, his voice quiet but carrying the warmth of laughter beneath it. So you do. The moon hangs low, spilling its reflection across the stones. Each step seems to hum faintly beneath your feet. "Do you know," Hermes begins, "that every traveler carries two journeys? The one their feet make, and the one their heart remembers." You don't answer. The night is too perfect for words. He continues, "The road is older than you think. Every path you walk has been walked before, by dreamers, by wanderers, by gods." You look up. The stars seem arranged like lanterns marking the way. The constellations shimmer. Orion, Lyra, the slow curve of the Pleiades. "The sky," Hermes whispers, "is a map that only patience can read." You walk together in silence, the sound of sandals on stone blending with the distant rhythm of the tide. Hours, or maybe minutes, pass in that timeless way dreams have. Up ahead, a flicker of light, a small building half hidden beneath vines, an inn. Its doors open, a single lamp glowing beside it. Inside, warmth, the smell of bread, oil, and wood smoke. A cat stretches by the fire. An old innkeeper looks up, nods once, and sets 2 cups of water on the table. No questions, no greetings, just understanding. You sit. Hermes sits across from you, his hat resting on the table beside a pouch that jingles softly, coins maybe, or something stranger. He swirls his cup and speaks again. "Mortals chase the horizon as if it hides the secret to living," he says. "But the truth hides in smaller places, between breaths, between steps." He leans forward. "Do you know where you're going?" You think for a moment, then shake your head. He smiles, satisfied. "Good," he says. "That means you're still traveling." You drink. The water tastes faintly of mint, and when you set the cup down, the innkeeper and the fire are gone. Only the door remains, open, waiting. Outside, the path divides in 3. To the left, hills wrapped in fog. To the right, the glow of a sleeping village. And straight ahead, darkness that seems to breathe. Hermes places a small flame on each road. 1 gold, 1 silver, 1 pale blue. "Every choice," he says, "is a kind of prayer. You ask which one to take." He laughs softly. "If I told you," he says, "you'd stop listening to the road." You point toward the silver path, gentle, curving, almost musical in its shape. He nods. "Good." Curves are honest. Straight lines are lies told by daylight. As you walk, you notice faint shapes moving in the mist, echoes of travelers long gone. Some walk with purpose, some turn in circles, some simply rest by the roadside, faces peaceful, as if waiting for dreams to wake them. Hermes doesn't look at them, but you feel he knows everyone by name. The silver road ends at a wooden bridge spanning a quiet stream. The water murmurs softly, each ripple catching a thread of moonlight. You stop halfway across. The boards beneath your feet creak, not in warning, but as if greeting you. Hermes stands beside you, watching the water. "Do you hear them?" he asks. You listen, and in the running stream you almost hear voices, soft ones, like memories learning how to speak, fragments of laughter, a whisper of your own name, carried away before you can answer. "They're dreams that forgot where to go," Hermes says gently. "Everyone finds the sea in time." You both stand there for a long while, until even the whispering water seems to slow its song. On the far side of the bridge, the world opens wide. The road becomes sand. The air tastes of salt and sleep. Ahead lies the harbor, boats rocking gently, ropes sighing against wooden posts, waves glimmering like spilled moonlight. You and Hermes sit at the edge of the pier. The stars above are mirrored perfectly in the still water below, so that it feels like you're floating between two skies. After a long silence, Hermes speaks again. "Do you know why travelers never truly arrive?" You shake your head. "Because the destination is always changing," he says softly. "Even gods forget that sometimes." He pulls a coin from his pouch, gold, worn smooth by centuries. He turns it between his fingers. "Every soul that walks the night carries a toll," he murmurs, "not for crossing a river, but for remembering who they are." He hands you the coin. It's warm in your palm, as if it's been waiting for you. "Keep it," Hermes says. "Not for payment. For permission, you close your hand around it." The sea exhales, and for a moment, you think you hear the faint beating of wings. Hermes leads you one last time, up a narrow path of marble steps carved into the cliffs. At the top stands a small temple, open to the wind. No roof, no altar, just 4 columns and the endless night beyond them. Inside, the air hums softly, like a held breath. Hermes steps into the center and looks back at you. "This is where roads end," he says, "not in arrival, but in rest." He removes his hat, sets his staff beside him, and for the first time, you see him as something more than a god, something older, gentler, wearier. "I guide souls, not because they're lost," he says, "but because the journey itself forgets its purpose unless someone listens." He steps closer. "Tonight, you listened." He raises a hand, not in farewell, but in blessing. "Go home now, traveler," he whispers. "The road will remember your feet." The temple fades. The sea softens into stillness. The marble beneath you turns to linen. You are lying in your bed again. The coin is still in your hand, imagined, but real enough to keep. You can almost feel the faint warmth of Hermes' smile, the quiet rhythm of the waves below the cliffs. Breathe in, slowly. Exhale. Let go. You've crossed every bridge you needed to. You've heard what the night had to say. Now there is nothing left but peace. Hermes walks the boundary between waking and dreaming, and tonight he will walk beside you. The wind outside your window carries the same soft sound as the sea at the harbor, a lullaby older than words. Rest now. The messenger keeps his watch. The road sleeps, and so do you.